Boker Tov, good morning. This is Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. We have some very serious news that was shared on one of our comment sections in one of our videos from yesterday. Very concerning. This is on presstv.ir, which I believe is Iran. They are reporting that the Royal Air Force, that is the British Air Force, has been given the go-ahead to arm their jets with air-to-air missiles and have been given the go-ahead to shoot down Russian warplanes if they feel threatened even in the slightest bit. I want to thank, I don't know how to pronounce the name that shared it, but I think it was Boy Y62, that shared this particular news broadcast with us there. And very enlightening to say the least, especially in the light of the fact that we shared our message with you from the prophecies of Hosea in chapter 7 and chapter 8 yesterday, and that was Ephraim coming into Syria or Assyria. And by the way, a question was asked, is Syria and Assyria the same? Yes, they are the same. One and the same countries there, just different usages of the spelling of the word in Hebrew during different time periods. But yes, Ephraim goes into Assyria, and he has brought in his lovers of the nations, which is the NATO members, Britain being one of those NATO members with them. And God says that he will bring them down like the birds of the air with a net. As we mentioned to you, that was definitely showing the air power in Syria that would be being used, and God would bring that power down. And of course, Russia has demanded an immediate response from their ambassador there in Russia as to why that British would arm their jets and threaten Russia with it. In fact, when Russia has not threatened the British whatsoever, Russia has only armed its jets because they have had a Turkish aircraft, a NATO member, shoot down one of their own. So they have justified in doing so. But now the British are arming their jets with missiles, and no, they're not always armed, just as Russia was not armed with air-to-air defense missiles on their bombers. They were only doing bombing. But after being shot down by a Turkish F-16 fighter, Russia as well has had to arm its own planes, which the U.S. considers provocative as well. So tensions are extremely high in the region, and it's only going to get worse. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live, prophecy fulfilling right before our eyes on a daily basis. Shalom and Chag Sameach for those in the holidays here. Shalom.